police watchdog is now investigating an officer-involved shooting in North York last night that's left one person now fighting for their life.
CP24's Beatrice Vaisman joins us live now from the scene near Bathurst and Shepherd with the latest on this active investigation, as it looks like they're about to tow away one of the vehicles involved, Beatrice, and SIU now involved.
This is the vehicle involved, Nick and Jen. This vehicle is the centerpiece of this SIU investigation. We're watching it being loaded up onto a Toronto Police flatbed tow truck. It'll then go for further forensic examination. There's just a pair of evidence markers left on the ground that are now being photographed by the SIU. They'll be picked up in very short order as well, as it looks like the investigation at the actual scene here at on Shepherd, just east of Bathurst, looks like it's starting to wrap up. But you know, on the other side of this vehicle, as I walked around the police tape perimeter, it really paints a picture as to what happened here. It was just before 11 o'clock, according to Toronto Police. That's when they put out the initial message on Twitter that this police-involved shooting happened. And there's actually in the windshield and the metal part of the hood, in front of the windshield, obviously, there's about half a dozen shots, bullet holes. And then in the back passenger window, about another 5 bullet holes. So it sounds like at least 10 shots were fired here last night by Toronto Police. We're hearing there's possibly 2 officers that might have been involved. That has not been confirmed yet by police, but possibly. But certainly at least one officer discharged their gun. In terms of injuries, we know that one person from that vehicle, the red Infiniti, was rushed to hospital in critical condition. We don't know if there was anyone else inside of it, how many people are involved in total, but that person rushed to hospital in critical condition. We've not received an update, not from police, not from the SIU, about that person's condition, if they managed to make it through the night, and what their condition is as of this morning. We're still waiting for that update. As for what actually happened in the moments before this police-involved shooting, police putting on social media that officers actually stopped this vehicle. It was a vehicle stop. There was some kind of interaction. And that's when an officer discharged their weapon, fired their weapon, and again, striking this one person who was taken to hospital in critical condition. We understand there was actually CPR happening in the back of the ambulance as it was en route to hospital. So again, waiting to hear if that person survived, Nick and Jed. But here's what we heard from the head of the Toronto Police Association, who came here to the scene overnight.
And just keep in mind, our members are out here, they're the good guys. And these are the bad guys that they're dealing with. So to the public, I can't talk about the actual incident, but thank goodness our members are okay, and I'm just so proud of them.
Okay, so now it's up to the Special Investigations Unit, Nick and Jen, to determine if the officer or officers involved in this shooting actually acted within their duties. What did they see? What did they hear? Was there a gun in the vehicle? What was the interaction between the officer or officers and the people or person inside this vehicle? All of that will make up the details of these special investigation units investigators, and then they will ultimately determine if the officers involved acted in a way that is consistent with their duties, or if there's anything criminal involved. So it looks like, again, this investigation wrapping up here at the scene. This red 2-door Infiniti now loaded onto this police flatbed tow truck, and it'll go on for further examination. Nick and Jen, as we await to hear word from the SIU. Back to you.
All right, CP24's Beatrice Vaisman joining us live from the scene in North York. Thanks, Bea.